Imagine waking up in the morning knowing that while you slept, money quietly made its way into your bank account. Not just from your job, but from a variety of sources, like an intricate, resilient web, each strand adding strength, security, and freedom to your life. This is the power and promise of creating multiple sources of income. It's a skill that's not just about earning more, but about building a life of choice, resilience, and possibility. For most of us, the journey begins with a single source of income, usually a job. The stability of a paycheck feels comfortable, but it's also fragile. Life is unpredictable. Companies restructure, economies shift, industries get disrupted overnight. Relying on one employer or one stream can be like standing on a single leg. Any unexpected change, and your entire financial balance wobbles. Developing multiple sources of income is about building stability, not just wealth. It's about giving yourself options and cushioning yourself against life's uncertainties. It's about creating security for your family, funding your dreams, and opening doors to new adventures. But how do you actually do it? How do you move from an idea to a reality where your money works as hard as you do? The first step is mindset. For many, the thought of managing multiple income streams feels overwhelming or out of reach. But anyone can begin, no matter where you're starting from. It starts by shifting your thinking. Instead of seeing your job as your only resource, see it as a foundation, a launchpad for other possibilities. Ask yourself, what skills, passions, or resources do you already have that could be cultivated into something more? Next, consider the different types of income. The classic approach splits them into three categories: active income, passive income, and portfolio income. Active income is what you earn from your labor, your job, freelance work, consulting, or a side hustle. It's what most people are familiar with. But it's limited by your time and energy. Passive income is the art of earning without constant effort. Think rental properties, royalties from a book or song, or income from a business you've built to run independently. These streams take time and investment to set up, but can provide long-term rewards. Portfolio income comes from investments, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or other assets that appreciate over time and pay dividends or interest. To build multiple sources of income, start by assessing your strengths and resources. Are you a skilled writer, designer, or coder? Could you take on freelance projects? Do you have knowledge others would pay to learn? Maybe you could create an online course, write an ebook, or start a consulting service. If you have some savings, perhaps it's time to explore investing in stocks or real estate. Start small. The first additional stream doesn't have to be massive. Even a modest side hustle that brings in a few $100s a month can be a game changer. It's not just about the money, it's about the confidence and momentum you gain. Each new source adds to your sense of security and opens your eyes to further possibilities. One powerful approach is to leverage what you already do. If you're a teacher, could you tutor students online or create educational materials to sell? If you're a photographer, could you license your images or offer workshops? If you're skilled with your hands, could you sell handmade crafts or offer repair services in your community? Technology has made it easier than ever to reach a global audience and monetize your skills. Platforms like Etsy, Udemy, Upwork, and YouTube allow anyone to share their talents and earn extra income. You don't need to quit your job or take huge risks. You can start on the side, testing ideas and learning as you go. But resilience comes from diversification. Don't stop at one side hustle. Over time, look for ways to add more streams. Maybe you invest the profits from your freelance work into stocks. Maybe you use your consulting income to buy a rental property. Each new stream is another layer of security, another opportunity for growth. Of course, it's not just about money. It's about personal growth. As you build new streams, you'll learn new skills: marketing, sales, negotiation, time management. You'll meet new people, uncover hidden strengths, and discover passions you never knew you had. The journey itself is transformative. There will be challenges. Some ideas won't work out. Some months will be slow. It takes patience and persistence. But every setback is a lesson. Every small win builds your confidence. Over time, your efforts compound. As your income streams grow, so does your freedom. You can pay off debt faster, save for your children's education, or travel more. You can take more risks, knowing you're not dependent on a single paycheck. You can support loved ones, give back to your community, or invest in causes you care about. Imagine the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have options. If your job changes, it's not a crisis, it's an opportunity. If you want to take a break or pursue a passion project, you have the resources to do it. Multiple sources of income buy you time, the most precious asset of all. But perhaps the most profound benefit is the shift in identity. You're no longer just an employee or a worker. You become a creator, an entrepreneur, an investor in your own life. You take ownership of your future, shaping it with intention and courage. So, where do you begin? Start by looking within. What can you offer the world that's valuable? What problems can you solve? What skills can you share? Take one small step, a freelance gig, an online course, an investment. Learn as you go. Then add another and another. Remember, building multiple streams of income is not a sprint, it's a journey. It's about steady progress, resilience, and reinvention. It's about creating a life where you're not just surviving, but thriving. Where your efforts today plant seeds for tomorrow's abundance. You have the power to shape your future. The skill of creating multiple sources of income isn't just about wealth. It's about freedom, security, and possibility. Start today. Your future self will thank you.